Hey everybody, this is Clint, the Gen X Pawpaw. I'm a 49-year-old widower, father, and grandfather, hence the Pawpaw title. And I'd like to encourage you to begin a YouTube channel. This is why. I'm looking for something different, something a little easier, and something to have some fun with. I'm very social. I love talking to people. Love being online, chatting with people on chat sites, but they're so toxic. There's so many trolley type vibes on there, man. People just, oh, it's ridiculous. So I've had a channel since 2013. I've only ever posted personal videos and stuff and sent links to family and friends that are involved in the videos and might want them to share, but I've never done anything public. So I erased all that stuff. Decided, hey, I'm going to start me a YouTube channel. Let's see if I can convince some other 40, 50, or 60-year-olds and above to do the same. So I've been procrastinating. I've been planning this for more than a month and watching YouTube videos and tutorials and learning how to do it and if it's possible for me to do it because I don't have no equipment. I have my Android smartphone and a pair of earbuds, as you can see in my ear pods. I'm sorry, let me be correct there. Um, I got a makeshift mount up here on my workbench that I got my phone propped up on, and figured why not? Saw a few tutorials on what is that called? It's Canva and CapCut. So CapCut, I quickly got it myself self-taught last night. No, I'm not good at it, but I'll get better, and it's fairly easy once you figure out what some of the buttons do and stuff. And so I learned to self-edit. Um, Now, when I say I learned to self-edit, don't expect no professional filming thing here. It's old country boy self-edit is what it is. But anyway, so I decided, hey, let's see if we can do this YouTube thing. I'm getting a little bit older. My health's a little rough. I've got some things going on. The doctors keep pushing me to get Social Security disability. I'm not 50 yet. I don't want to do that. I'm too freaking hard-headed. I'm a Gen Xer. I'm not there yet. I'm not throwing in the towel. I'm not giving up. I am not getting that unless I absolutely have to. So I got some alternative means of earning a paycheck and legal. I didn't mean for that to sound shady. But, doing some side hustles and stuff. And I thought, you know what? I'm interested. I've been interested. I've just never had the gumption to do it. I've just never had the cojones to give it a shot. So I said, let me give it a shot. So here I am. And I want to see if I can convince others to do it because I would love to build a community. I would love to build a fellowship of fellow 40 or 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds, 80, 90. I don't care. I'm kind of shooting towards 40 and above because that's what I have experience in. That's who I'll be able to communicate with. That's who I'll be able to sync with, if you know what I mean. So why should we? Why should you? I know why I am. Why should you start a YouTube channel? Why the hell not? Why the hell not? We're Gen Xers. We've always done what we wasn't supposed to do. We've always done what they told us not to do. We've always tried what they told us not to try. We figured it out. We mastered it. We conquered it. And we looked back and went, see, told you I could do it. We walked away and we had a new task. It's just what it is. This is my new task. And it looks kind of fun, It looks kind of cool. I'm sure there's a lot of hard work involved, and if it was to get a little bigger and get a little better, I'm sure it'll get a little harder. I'm game. I'm game. I've done hard work. I'm a laborer my whole life, I'm a plumber by trade. The housing market fell out in the mid 2000s, so I skirted off to make some money. I had two kids at the time, and well, I mean, I still have two kids, but they were kids, and so I did some. I cooked in a greasy spoon. I was a head cook in another diner for a while. I was What else was I? I was a line cook. I was a rib boss. I was a broiler cook at Fridays. I drove truck. I sold cars at a Dodge Chrysler dealership for a while. That was pretty cool. I mean, like that was kind of neat. It was good money and stuff, but it was. I don't want to say shady, but you got to be shadyish to do that job to succeed. It's very difficult to do without being sideways, and I didn't want that vibe. When you do that stuff, it follows you around. It ain't just at the dealership. You end up being sideways with your friends and with your family, and you know, just out and about in public, and that's just not me. That's just not me. Now my brother, he's a car salesman. He's a born hustler. It's just what he does. Um, is he going to try to get by on you to get a deal? Yeah, but he ain't going to tell you a lie. He's just. But I don't know. I don't know. If I don't like something, I'd rather tell you I don't like it. I don't want to try to sell it to you. You know what I mean? So I got out of that. Uh, let's see, what else did I get? I did a lot of warehouse work. Um, did a lot of work. Worked in a frozen fruits place. They got 50-pound boxes of frozen strawberries, frozen bananas, frozen cherries, frozen blueberries, whatever you want to think of, frozen peaches. And I'm sure you've bought bags of frozen fruit, or you've seen them in the grocery store in the frozen food section. Well, I was in there taking 50-pound boxes, lifting them over my head, and slamming them down on this heavy steel small table that busts the frozen fruit apart because it's just one big 50-pound block in the box. And before you can put it in a machine so it can sort out and, you know, properly weigh pieces into each bag, they got to be busted apart. So the big guy and some other guys, that was our job. We stood behind this machine and we would just pick these cases up and bam. And if they didn't bust good, bam. That's what we did, man. I got the hell out of there. I was, how long ago was that? That's been like 6 or 7 years ago. So I was like close to my mid 40s. I'm like, nah, just because I can do it, I don't want to. so, so, at 45, I had a heart attack. It was a mild one. It wasn't painful or anything. It was just very discomforting, and I knew something was going on, and I was sweating profusely. I was in front of the air conditioner with my face, and I couldn't stop sweating. It was just rolling off my head. So I had somebody in the house call 911, and they picked me up and put me in the squad and put the leads on me, and sure enough, man looked at me and said, "Oh, you're having a big old heart attack." I'm like, "Holy shit, I'm 45, dude." But living a hard lifestyle and partying and ripping and running and doing the things I did, and then on top of it, just totally unhealthy eating, it got me. So I started to do a little better for a few years, lost a little bit of the weight, got my sugar down, got my blood pressure under control, and something in the last year and a half, maybe, I don't know, I slid back into my old ways and back to drinking the pop like I was and eating pizza. I'm a pizza freak. I am a huge pizza freak. I will eat pizza every day if you give it to me. It's insane. But I still, at that point, up until about a month and a half, 2 months ago, I was definitely ordering pizza or picking up pizza or putting in a frozen pizza 2 or 3 times a week. Definitely doing that. Definitely doing that. I'm a single dude, so I eat the whole pizza. I might not eat it all in one setting, but it's getting ate tonight. So I went to my heart doctor, and he told me I needed to change some things, or some things was going to change me. It was just that simple. I'm not one on New Year's resolutions. I didn't want to say, "Oh, well, starting the new year, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that." So I just simply said, next year, I'm going to make some changes. Next year is going to be the year of making a better me. So I'm doing some walking. I am eating less. I'm fasting a little bit. I haven't eaten about 36 hours. So, and it's not too bad now. I was hungry last night, but this morning, not so bad. It's not too bad. I'll be eating here in a little while. I'll throw something on. But anyway, so yes, it's a cool thing about this. You almost get personal with it. I mean, So this is my first video. So I just figured I'd sit down and talk and ask why shouldn't you? Why shouldn't you start a YouTube with me? I'm coming across so many creators of getting into YouTube from 40 and on, and it's just so encouraging. And why shouldn't we? I mean, look at the life advice we can offer. Look at the financial advice, the wealth advice, the health advice. What not to do. Good God, I can write a book on what not to do. I might not be the best guy to tell you what to do, but I'm definitely the guy to tell you what not to do. Um, why shouldn't we start one? What was I've been sitting here holding back and procrastinating on this thing, and for what? For what? Some people might not like it. Well, then they ain't gonna watch it. It's no biggie, But the ones that do watch it, they must like it. They must like my vibe, or like my accent, or my Santa Claus beard, or whatever it is. Let me fix my hat here. I'm starting to look a little crazy. Yeah. So, you know, get your camera out and post you a little video and talk to us and introduce yourself to the world. And, you know, uh, if you don't know what to make a channel about, it'll come to you. I do some walking down to local track here at the park by my place. And, I'm going to start doing videos on when I'm walking. Just talking while I walk. Maybe I'll do some inspirational things or motivational things. Maybe I'll do a motivational Monday or walk it Wednesday. Walk with me Wednesday. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe I can get people to take walks with me while I'm walking and be like, hey, he's going to walk and talk. I'll walk and watch. You know, sorry if there's some noise in the background. Trains ripping and running up and down the tracks. I can hear it. I don't know. This thing has my interest and it seems fun. And it seems like a world I wouldn't mind experiencing and checking out. I'll get better. I'll get better equipment. I'll make better videos. I'll learn to edit better. I'll learn to add things in. Oh, I can't wait to start adding movie clips in. And I watch this cat, Fat Electrician. I don't know if you watch Fat Electrician, but if you're into American history or military history or anything, this dude can tell you a story, man. He knows how to edit his videos. The dude needs his own TV show, or maybe stay on YouTube but just get sponsored. It's insane. So, but anyway, shout out to Fat Electrician. And I'm going to give shout outs in later videos. There's so many creators that just have inspired me, that have convinced me that this is something I want to try. So pull your phone out, turn the camera on, put it on video. And it don't matter if you're using the front-facing camera or the rear-facing camera. Not at first, anyway. I mean, sure, the rear-facing camera gives better quality video. I'm not out here filming Apocalypse Now. I'm doing my first YouTube video. I'm just trying to get it out so I can get the cojones to keep going with it. And once it's out there, it's out there. Like that's a wrap. Might as well keep going with it or give up. And I'm not going to give up. I'm not. So I'm going to start posting some videos, and I hope y'all come along for the ride. As you can see, I'm out here in my workshop. Nothing special. Overhead light on. Talking to y'all. Just I don't care if you're at your dining table or in your truck after work. Be sitting on the front porch on the swing, enjoying a morning coffee. Drop us a video. Let us know what's going on. What can you make your channel about if you really want to make a channel? Like I said earlier, multiple things. You can give financial advice, wealth investment advice, retirement advice, health advice. There's so many things that we have to offer. This is our time. We're the ones with the experience now. We don't just have knowledge, we have experience. We have wisdom. We have what the youth needs. There's a lot of forgotten things out there that's soon going to be gone. Teach them. Put them on video. Put them out there. Somebody wants to learn how to start a fire so they can have a campfire without a lighter? Do that. You know, you got some old meal recipes of your grandmother's that nobody really cooks anymore. Make a video cooking a couple of them. Put them out there. They're out there. YouTube's forever. Maybe you just want to put some videos out there for the family to be able to watch later on in life, years to come. YouTube ain't going nowhere. And not to sound morbid, but we're going to be gone one day. Wouldn't it be cool for your grandkids to be able to pull up YouTube one day and say, look, this was my grandpa. He made this video back in his garage back in the day. Look at him, thinking he's something. Maybe you're fortunate like me and you live near a bunch of national parks and got a bunch of cool hiking trails. Go hiking. Talk while you're hiking. Let us know what's going on. Give us any advice you can give us. Give us what's pondering in your head. I'm definitely looking forward to watching some of this stuff and just becoming part of this Gen X and older community. It's like I said earlier, I'm a very social person. I'm the life of the party. I'm the guy that walks into a grocery store and I see somebody picking up a certain item and I'm going to make a comment and make them laugh. Don't know them from Adam. That's just what I do. My kids are always like, Pops, you don't know the people. I'm like, I made them smile. I made an impact on their life for 5 seconds, So, maybe I can make an impact on somebody's life. Maybe I might not give you any good advice to do something, but maybe I'll give you some good advice on things not to do. Um, you know, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you want to talk about. Let me know what you're scared of. Let me know if you're curious in doing it. Let me know if you've done it. Put a link to your video. If this video or other content videos convince you to say, hey, I'm going to give this a shot, leave a link to that video down there. Let me know. I will check it out. I will like it, and I'll probably subscribe to you because I want to build a community. And if we got a community building off each other, well, then we can accidentally make this thing a little bit big. At some point, we can get monetized, and we can even make a few bucks off of this. Just because we're in this community and we're liking each other's stuff. And the community is going to get bigger. There's a lot more of us coming into retirement. There's a lot more of us coming into disability, unfortunately. We're getting it at that age. I'm on the younger end of Gen X, and I'm getting ready to turn 50. So that's where we're at. We can be mad about it, we can hate it, we can deny it, or we can embrace it. And this is where I am. I've always embraced things. I've always been a realist. I've never been into what ifs or I wish it was like this or no, it is what it is, and I'm going to make it what I can be. I'm a simple man. I don't like overcomplicating uncomplicated stuff. It makes no sense to me. I like looking at things simply and breaking them down simply and fixing them simply, or simply throwing them away, whatever the case may be. So, like I said, I look forward to seeing you. Look forward to watching. Look forward to your comments, encouragement. Will you get crappy comments? Yeah, you're going to get some shitty comments. You're going to have trolls out there. You're going to have people saying things for whatever reason. It don't matter. Who gives a shit? I don't. You shouldn't either. You can delete them comments and block is your friend. You can block them cats. Block them. Done. It's that simple. It's that simple. Upload your video and just have some fun with it. But you're going, please understand you're going to get some shady comments. If you're worried about who's going to see it, oh Lord, what if my friends see it? Well, guess what? Your friends see you regularly anyway. They know what you look like. They know what you sound like. They know the real you. They don't just know the chest up version on the video. They know you. Who cares if they see it? If they're your friends, they're going to encourage you. If they're your friends, they'll be like, hey man, that was awesome, man. Do some more. You'll get better at it. You got the personality for this. Just get on here. Just do it. What are you waiting for? Do it. And you don't have to record it in all one long segment, like you got to memorize some big speech or script or anything like that. That's not how this works, I'm sitting here videoing in length, but I'm going to go back and cut out the parts where I stop and I think, or, I have a few notes of things I wanted to speak on, so I'll look down and I'll edit that part out. If I didn't edit it out, you'd see me doing this. And then I'd start talking again. And I would just cut that out. You can do that too. If you don't want to do some cutting at first, just stop your camera. I know a lot of people can control their camera through their smartwatches. You can turn it on and turn it off. Just say what you want to say for 2 minutes, stop it. Sit here and get your thoughts, think about what you want to say, start it back up and say it. When you're done, stop it. And then at the end you'll have, a 15-minute video full of 4-minute segments or whatever. Don't have to be hard. Now, if you want a professional production, yeah, that's going to be a little more difficult. It's going to require some better gear. It's going to require some better lighting and some better made videos. But right now, just point and shoot. Just point and shoot. Talking. Use the mic on your phone for now. Like I said, I got these ear pods. That's what I'm using. It's just wild, overcomplicated, and uncomplicated situation. I got the equipment I need. I got this daggone old smartphone that cost me an arm and a leg. Well, I'm going to use it for a little while. And I'm using the front-facing one because this is my first video, so I want to make sure I'm in frame and I can be seen. I'd be mad as hell if I did 20-minute video and then go back and look at it and I'm completely halfway out of the frame. Like, I would just, ooh. So I'm using the front-facing one. Once I get a little better, I'll flip it around and I'll be able to adjust and I'll know where I'm at, and I'll use the rear-facing one because it's a better quality camera back there. And then I'll get me a decent camera, and if I get any kind of traffic with this, I'll probably end up turning a room into like a home office. I've never had a need for one, but I'll make a little home office or something, and I'll put up a permanent spot for me to do this with. I'll put the gear up I need. I'll get me a cheap little mic, and I'll get me a cheap little light. I ain't gonna go crazy with it. I mean, if I was to become like Mr. Beast, yeah, but that ain't happening. I just want some subscribers. I just want some fellowship in the community. And if I make extra money off this, great. If I get monetized, awesome. I mean, I kind of hope to, because I'd like to get into this. I don't have the knowledge to be able to say I'm going to do this for a living now, but I'm aspiring to that. I'm getting older. This is something I can easily do. I can do it from my home. I can do it from up here in the workshop. I can do it from my car. If I go on vacation, I can make quick little clips in the hotel room or wherever I'm at. I love going to barbecue championships. So I take so many pictures, and I just wish I'd have took videos because I could do a whole barbecue. I could do multiple barbecue videos with the places I've been and the barbecue I've had. Just never did that because video wasn't my thing. I just wanted pictures to show I was there and part of it. I did this cool ass fishing trip on the Mississippi 2 years ago. I'd love to have had that on there. No, I'll take that back. That's for me. That was my first time on a big river in a boat that somebody could just open up. And I'm going to tell you, that was the most relaxed I had ever been. I was just set back. I was with my brother. It was a catfishing excursion. We paid a dude to take us out for a couple hours, drop us on some catfish and stuff. And I could care less about fishing at that point. My brother was like, oh man, my brother was like, oh man, I spent all this money on this fishing trip, get you some catfish. I'm like, dude, I am so relaxed, sitting on the back of this boat. This dude's got it wide open. I am so relaxed. I'm sitting on the back of this boat. It's the end of May. It's nice and warm. I'm in shorts and a tank top. And this dude is just going down the river wide open, and it was just the smoothest, chillest, coolest vibe. It was my first time experiencing that feeling like that, where I guess that's the feeling people say that they have when they're feeling free, like riding motorcycles through the desert or whatever, or flying or skydiving. That boat had me. Oh, I'll be back. I'll be back. So yeah, so I encourage you, pick up the phone, turn the video on, let us know who you are, and drop whatever advice or wisdom or knowledge or whatever it is you want to share with us all. What did I read? There's over 6 billion people on social media, and there's over 2 billion active users monthly on YouTube. So that's a lot of people. So I get, you may think, who's going to want to watch me? That's a lot of people. There's somebody. There's some people out there that's going to be like, it's late at night. They might like your thumbnail. They might like your title. They might just like your face on the thumbnail. Who knows? Who knows? And they'll click on it. And if you gain their interest, you gain their interest. So I encourage you, start a YouTube. Get involved. Be part of this community. We're getting older. Let's find things to make it a little easier, a little more fun. Life's crazy. Sometimes it drives us insane and we need a way out. We need a way to escape. You can go on YouTube and watch videos like this just to get away. Or you can go and make a YouTube channel and create a video and get it out. And then let it open your mind up to other possibilities. When I first come up with this thought, I don't know, a month and a half ago, this was before Christmas, I kept running into a couple things that was trying to derail me. One of them was, I ain't got the equipment. Well, after watching enough YouTube, I learned that don't matter. You got a phone. You got a smartphone. You got all the equipment you need. You do not need anything else. You want to make better quality videos? Yeah, you might want some things. But if you just want to make a video and post it on YouTube and edit it, you can do all that right from your phone for free. For free. Sure, there's paid subscriptions for apps that make it better. And if I get to doing this regularly and it's worthwhile, I'll get some of them. But right now, there are free ones. CapCut, amazing. I played with it a little bit last night. I did everything I needed to do. So there's over 2 billion active monthly users on YouTube. There's somebody out there that wants to hear what you got to say. There's somebody out there that wants to click on and listen to what you're doing. They have similar situations. They may need your advice that you've already went through. Maybe you had some kind of shoulder surgery or some kind of back surgery, or you lost a limb, or I don't know. Maybe you're a freshly retired military veteran, and there's other veterans out there that feel what you feel, need to hear how you got through. Maybe you need to get through it, and videoing will be your outlet. I don't know. There was many big hurdles that was trying to stall me out last month. Equipment being one of them. The other big one was, what do I talk about? People don't just want to hear about my life and what I do through the day. Because I've seen them videos, and I'm not a fan of them. I mean, I'm not saying people don't enjoy them, because like I said, there's so many people out there, there's something for everybody. But I'm not worried about seeing you, hey fam, good morning, another day in the life of so-and-so, and it shows them getting up and brushing their teeth and getting their coffee pot started and getting breakfast started and all that. Like, that's just not my interest. I mean, if you got a story with it, yeah. If you're doing all that, but you're telling me a story as you're going along and it's giving me something of value, then yeah. But if that's all you're doing, that doesn't get my interest. So I was thinking, what can I talk about? What can I talk to these people about? And I'm like, well, you want to get on YouTube, encourage people to get on YouTube. I got some funny moments to me, so I can be a little bit comedic. I can be inspirational. I'm definitely a motivator. I'm more a teacher than a doer. I've always been really good at understanding things and realizing what was needed and explaining it to people, but doing it I mean, I can do a lot, but there's a lot I can teach and can't do, you know. Or I can explain to you how to do it, but it just escapes me when I put my hands on it. Just get out here and get going. And I think once you get going and you get in a community and you're watching other videos, ideas will pop up. Just because somebody already done a video don't mean you can't do a video about that. You just do it in your flair. Do it with your words. Do it in your style, in your setting. You know, there's 10 other, more than that. You know, there's many other creators out there right now pushing for people 40 and over to get on YouTube. And I'm probably going to use a lot of their information. I'm probably going to use very similar styles of saying things. I'm just going to say it my way. I'm going to say it with my face and my accent and my shop, my way, and that'll get somebody else's attention more than it will theirs because they're not their kind of people. I don't want to say that without sounding bad, but you know, we all got our own kind of people. There's a couple people I'm watching right now that normally aren't my kind of people, but God, they got my interest. You know, they're very inspiring and they're very knowledgeable. So I'm watching them, I'm following them. You know, I'm giving them that like, I'm giving them that thumbs up, I'm subscribing to them to help their channel out. Why not? It don't cost me nothing. Why wouldn't I? You know, I, I don't, I don't understand the whole theory. Now, if I don't like your channel or if I'm not a fan of you as a person, then no, I won't subscribe to you. But, you know, otherwise, what does it hurt me? It's helping somebody along the way. I am helping people out. Believe it or not. If you subscribe and like the people on YouTube, you're helping people. You are helping them people out. You know, speaking of, if you like what I got to say so far, please thumbs up, please subscribe, and please drop a comment. Please let me know what you think. Please let me know if you think I should keep going forward. You know, I hope you say no, I should stop right now because that'll drive me to just do more. That's my mentality. I don't like being told, hey, you should stop doing that. You know, you suck at it. Oh, yeah, really? Let me show you what I can do. I don't figure this shit out. And I apologize for the occasional cursing. I'm really working hard on it. I cuss like a sailor, but I got 2 beautiful grandchildren now. And the oldest one's 4, and he hears everything. You know, sure, it's hilarious when you see a 4-year-old drop the F-bomb on you out of nowhere, but at the same time, like, oh, God, you can't be doing this, dude. You can't be doing this. So I'm working on it, you know. They're a blessing, man. They change you. They make you want to change. It's awesome. Grandkids are amazing. They are amazing. I got a brand new granddaughter now, and the oldest, the grandson, he's getting a little jealous about it when they video call me and they'll put her on the phone and they'll be like, "Look, there's Paw Paw," and I can hear him in the background. That's my Paw Paw. Yeah, just. You don't want them to be jealous, so you gotta say, "Hey, bud, I'm your Paw Paw, but I'm her Paw Paw too." But at the same time, I'm like, "Yeah, that's my boy, man. He claimed me, man. He loves me. It's genuine. It's awesome. You get nothing but the best from them, and they want nothing but the best from you. You know, they don't care about your day, and they don't care what you're dealing with or nothing. They just want some Paw Paw love and some Paw Paw time and Paw Paw park. You know, Paw Paw take me to the park. You know, little dude just, woo. Do we have bundles of energy like that when we was little? Because God, these kids, the batteries don't drain. They don't drain. Talk about your grandkids. Let us know what it's like to be a grandparent. Some of us are just getting into it. I mean, I'm only 4 years into it, and I had children when I was young. My first son was born when I was 18. My second son was born when I was 23. So I'm just getting into it. So talk about your grandchildren. Let us know what it's like to be a grandparent. Let us know what you can do to be a grandparent, like what's out there to take them to occupy them, to spend quality time with them, not just take them somewhere and occupy them, but occupy us. There's so many things, you know. So I really encourage you to get out here, make you a video, and talk to us. I know I'm sounding repetitive, but that's what this video is about. So on that note, I'm going to go make me something to eat real quick. Like I said, it's been 36 hours. Fast is done for now. So till then, I'm the Gen X Pawpaw, and thanks for watching the Gen X Effect. One love.